Well, good morning, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. We are here, we are in Texas, and meant to get up at 6, but you guys won't believe me when I tell you this, that when we drove here, me and Brian tag teamed the whole way. We drove 1,311 miles to get to Stewart's house yesterday. What happened was about 11:30 at night when we were going through Tennessee. They were setting up all these cones, and the cones were beyond the lane. So you got the white line. About a foot or so in, they had the cones. You had a guardrail or a ditch, and this RV has a drift to it, and it's hard, and you're going up a mountain. And Brian was driving, and actually, I tell you what, let's go to the tape. Yeah, real close to those cones. Real close to those cones. Yeah, real close to those cones. Real close to those cones. That was like 14 miles of that. So Brian was like, sorry, bro, I can't see. So I took over from that point, because when he took over, I was like, okay, I'll go ahead and get an hour or two sleep real quick, and then be ready to roll. I never did get any sleep, and I drove until the sun came up, until 6 a.m. He took over from that point, and I slept for an hour and a half. That's all the sleep that I had yesterday until last night. We all sat out here last night, and I meant to get the bottle of rum out so we'd all take a shot last night, although a shot probably would have knocked us the F out, and we would have really, really been in a way. But we're up. I slept like a rock, although I froze because the air conditioning thing is right over our head. And if you've ever slept in an RV, the bedding isn't quite what we thought it would. But the pictures are different than what you always think, because the mattresses are real thin, and when you got a bad back, you feel it. The beds are short, because when they say it sleeps six, it's six is little kids, or small people. But we did good. We are here. We are ready to roll. We are getting everybody loaded. The Morrison family is incredible. Stuart Morrison's sister and their brother brought us pulled pork and sausage and brisket last night. We had some of David Wiley's potato salad and beans going with it. Man, that was good. That was a great meal. And sitting here in Texas, and I know it's a heat wave, it feels good this morning. It's a nice breeze stirring. We've got about 35 miles to go back over to Stewart's house from the campground. We've got a big day because I've got Randy is over picking up the insulation blower. We got about 20 bags of insulation we got to blow in the attic. Her house doesn't cool real good. And we found out because when I went up in the attic, I noticed one of the ducts out there has come unattached from the plenum box, which means that the plenum box is just blowing AC in the attic, in an attic that doesn't have enough insulation. So we're going to get the insulation taken care of on there. We're going to get the duct put on properly, and that way that'll cool. Doors that have gaps on them, that we found a great place that the doors, we bought new doors, 3 new exterior doors. So put the locks and stuff on there, and we're gonna demo and completely rebuild her bathroom. And we got a lot of work to do. So as I'm getting my troops and stuff assembled here, we're gonna get over there and go. What's cool, and I'm hoping we get, today's going to be the hardest day to get going because we got the demo and we got to see exactly what we need to do because we need to be laying tile by tomorrow um, in order to get finished by Friday. Hopefully we get all that stuff done and we'll go through and see the sights and things. Stuart's sister's nice enough to let us borrow her car so we don't have to take the RV back and forth, which is great because driving that through the city is no fun. But we're here in Dallas. Well, Arlington. But we're here. And Cowboys tomorrow start minicamp. So many storylines, so much stuff that goes on. And will Dalton Schultz be there? That's the first question we have to ask. Will Dalton Schultz be here for minicamp? Now, the way it works is OTAs is voluntary. You don't have to be there for that. It's encouraged. If you want to be considered a team player, if you want to stay in the team's graces, you show up. If you really are into football and wanting to be the best player you can be, you go to those. The Cowboys are fortunate because, unlike most teams, the players don't live in the community that the team plays in. Aaron Rodgers lives in California in off-season. So teams have to give off-season workout bonuses. And no, I don't have coffee because something happened to our coffee filters. We had them on the counter and we think that they bounced off the counter and went into the trash, in which case we don't have any coffee this morning. So we will be stopping at McDonald's on the way out. But back to the Cowboys and OTAs. Most of the team and the players all live here in Dallas. Most of these players are buddies and love to hang out with each other. All of them are gym rats and love football. And that's why the Cowboys always have 100% participation in OTAs and camp. They just want to be there. So that's a great thing for the Cowboys. It builds camaraderie, it builds cohesiveness, and it just makes you a better team and more like a family. If he's not there, the players aren't going to be, mad at him because they understand it's about taking care of yourself as well. And we went through this with Zeke Elliott. We went through this with Dak Prescott. We went through this with DeMarcus Lawrence. And players across the NFL understand it's us against them. But I hope we have enough time that we'll be able to go by the stadium. The kids and stuff haven't been there before. Hopefully we'll have enough time to be able to go through the tour of the Star. But the reason we are here is for our buddy, Stuart Morrison, and taking care of his wish. I feel blessed to have so many people, so many great people that have been part of this. I am just a tool, just like a screwdriver or a drill or saw. But you guys are the guys behind me that are running that tool. Regardless of what people will say about you and stuff, you can't stop negativity and you can't stop hate. But I'm gonna damn sure try and do the best that I can. And I woke up this morning in Arlington, Texas. The only thing that would make this any better this morning is if I had some damn coffee. Brian, you know I love you, buddy. He swears it was just one cone. It wasn't. He swears it was just one cone. Yeah, that's why I'm always ready with the camera. Okay, y'all. As soon as everybody gets their stuff together, we are out of here. Love y'all, and make it a great day. Peace. Yeah, real close to those cones. Real close to those cones.